You've returned. Has Shiani been hurt? Where is Tormi's daughter, Nola?
She did.
Nola didn't make it. She resisted.
They killed her.
Nelaros, too. The guards killed him.
I see. Would the rest of you ladies please take Shiani home? She needs rest.
Of course.
Now tell me, what happened?
Vaughn is dead.
The garrison could already be on their way. You have little time.
We might need to leave for a little while.
Oh, that it has come to this.
The guards are here!
Don't panic. Let's see what comes of this.
I seek Valendrian, Elder and Administrator of the Alienage.
Here, Captain. I take it you have come in response to today's disruption.
Don't play ignorant with me, Elder. You'll not prevent justice from being done. The Earl's son lies dead in a river of blood that runs through the entire palace. I need names, and I need them now.
I wonder who that could have been. It was me.
You expect me to believe one woman did all of that?
We are not all so helpless.
That's right.
Captain.
You saved many by coming forward. I don't envy your fate, but I applaud your courage. This elf will wait in the dungeon until the Earl returns. The rest
No.
of you, back to your houses.
Captain, a word, if you please.
What is it, Grey Warden? The situation is well under control, as you can see.
Be that as it may, I hereby invoke the Grey Warden's right of conscription. I remove this woman into my custody.
That's right. You can't touch me.
Son of a tie-down. Very well, Grey Warden. I cannot challenge your rights, but I'll ask one thing. Get this elf out of the city today.
Agreed.
Now I need to get my men
Goodbye.
on steam before this news hits.
See you
Move
later.
out.
Sucks to
You're
suck.
with me now. Say your goodbyes and see me when you're ready. We leave immediately.
Immediately. What's going to happen
For
here?
the moment, they are fine. There are far more important matters arising that endanger more than just your people. I needed a Grey Warden, and I found one. That conscripting you saved your life is only circumstance. You did what you had to do to accomplish your mission. We need people like you. Now quickly, say your goodbyes. Your life here is over.
Dang, it wasn't like I chose to go there. I got kidnapped.
Thank you. You really saved my hide back there.
What will you do now?
No more daydreaming. I'm settling down. Valora's a good woman, and she has ideas on making life better for everyone here. Your father had the women take Shiani back to your place. Will you see her before you go?
Yes.
Good luck,
Course.
cousin. You've been my hero since we were kids. It's just official now.
Oh. How sweet.
Well, I guess Duncan got his recruit after all.
I look forward to being a Grey
The
Warden.
reason you came here. Perhaps it's for the best. If you'll excuse me, I must tend to our people. Goodbye, young one, and make her keep you.
See you later. Okay, let's go see Shiani. Oh wait, we have a level up. Oops. Yeah. No. I forgot the control already. Okay. I'll probably do coercion and then side striking or pummel strike. Player strikes out with a weapon's blunt end. Thunder arms. I don't want to thunder arms. Knocking the opponent on the ground unless it passes a physical resistance. The warrior tries to make each attack count. Okay, let's do precise striking and level up dexterity and strength. We'll do coercion for story, and precise striking. Alright, 1 tactic slot. What does that mean? I will target the nearest visible enemy. Oh. Tactic screen is a tool used to customize your party's actions. Oh, that's a lot to read. I'm good.
I just hope that Captain leaves us alone from now on.
Yeah, I'm okay though. Like, don't worry about me. Honey.
You should go quickly. Just know that we're all going to miss you.
Oh, that's nice. Oh.
It's going to be a lot quieter without you around.
Go on, get out of here. You deserve it.
I mean...
I just hope things don't get worse for us here.
Make her watch over your path.
You're lucky that Duncan was here to help you out.
Oh, hush.
Maybe this will be for the best.
We'll see about that. It's her dad. Papa.
If this is what the Maker has planned for you, then I guess it's for the best. Your mother would have been pleased.
Are you not pleased?
I just wish there was another way. I dreamed of grandchildren, family gatherings, and... I'm sorry, this isn't helping. Take care, my girl. Be safe and wise. And, well, you know, we'll all miss you.
He didn't say I love you. That's rude. Like, I don't want you to go.
There you are. Thank you. For me, for Saurus, for everything.
You're welcome. Be good to Saurus.
I will, I swear it. Shiani seems to have regained herself. I'll leave you two alone. Good luck, and thank you again.
Gianni.
You took all the responsibility for what happened.
Of course I did.
You're amazing, you know that?
How are you holding up?
I'm alright. As far as the others know, Vaughn just roughed me up a bit. I just don't want them treating me like some fragile doll.
That makes me
I love
sad.
you, cousin.
Oh,
Make us proud out there.
we love you too, Shiani.
Make her watch over you.
That's sad. Bye. Alright, let's get out of here. Duncan, let's pack her up.
Are you ready to go?
Yes, I am.
Good. Then we leave for Ostagar immediately.
Ostagar.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands.
Tevinter?
It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kalen, I didn't expect
A royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
Oh there. I am Rowan, Your
Pleased to
Majesty.
meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. I see you're an elf, friend. From where do you hail?
You know, a little town of Denerim.
As do I. Though I've not been in the palace for some time. Do you come from the Alienage? Tell me, how is it there? My guards all but forbid me going there.
It's pretty bad. Pretty bad. Oh my god. I'm not gonna tell him that. You have no idea how bad it is, do you?
You think I care nothing about these things, but I do. I suppose trust will only come with proof. Things will change once we defeat the Darkspawn. In the Alienages and all through
Why not before?
For now, we must attend to war. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar. The Wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks.
Alright, I think that you are old enough to have maybe addressed this before we went to war, but it's okay. You are too kind.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent.
See you later.
Logain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
Eamon, I was stuck in your house and you had no idea. I didn't know things were going so well.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field.
Okay,
Alas,
Keelan.
we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Logain sends out a search party. Farewell.
Look at his armor. He was hoping to fight a dragon.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
You don't sound very reassured.
Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
What would you have him do?
Wait for reinforcements. We sent a call out west to the Grey Wardens of Orlais, but it will be many days before they can join us. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can and look to Teyrn Logain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
What ritual?
Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the joining in order to become a Grey Warden. The ritual is brief, but some preparation is required. We must begin soon.
Am I the only recruit?
No, there are 2 other recruits here already. They have been waiting for us to arrive. The joining is dangerous. I cannot speak more of it except to say that you will learn all in good time. Until then, you must trust that what is done is necessary.
Okay.
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
All right.
Make her watch over you, my lady.
Oh, I'm just an elf, but okay. What's down here? Never looked down there. Ew. Okay.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Yes.
This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere?
Tell me about
Used to
Ostagar.
be a fortress a long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to invade the lowlands. You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there, but Tairn Logains closed it off until the battle. This side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody important.
The Circle of Magi is here.
A few mages, yes. They even brought those creepy, quiet fellows, the Tranquil.
You be
Give
nice.
me the shivers when they talk, all cold and even.
You be
They're to
nice.
the north of here, bunched up with a herd of Templars glaring at them. Can't miss it.
Do I hear dogs
This is
barking?
Ferelden, isn't it? The king has his kennels on the west side of camp.
Oh, he brought
Stinks from all the
doggies.
hounds. These aren't cute puppies, though.
Yes, they are.
Some of those dogs bite the darkspawn and get too much of that blood in them. It's like poison. Slow, painful death. Terrible.
Okay, bye.
Good luck to you, then.
Codex. Ostagar. I don't want to read this right now. What's this way? Oh, that's Kaelin's tent up there. The Magi.
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted. I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted.
Okay, bye.
We stand here in this hour, good folk of Ferelden, and we contemplate the death that may await. Death is no
Okay. Oh.
You will not have failed your king. You will have...
Okay.
Not into death gladly, but with the knowledge that evil has been held at bay by...
Hey.
Greetings, young lady. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud.
Thank you.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king.
I'm Rowan.
Well met, and good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact.
Will you be fighting beside the king?
Not precisely. The Grey Wardens will be on the front lines, not the mages. Still, we have our parts to play.
What are the mages gonna
To
do?
defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
Do you know much about the Darkspawn?
Some. Do you?
No.
Do you know about the connection between them and the Fade, for example?
Nope. Isn't the Fade the land of the dead?
Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less
That's
so.
why Solus
At the
goes
heart
into
of
the
Fade
Fade when he
lies the Black
dreams.
City.
Interesting. What's the Black City?
Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
Is that true?
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
That's true. At least it's something to ponder.
Yes, occasionally it's wise to contemplate one's actions. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
And if you go to stand beside the Maker,
Wynne. I will not lie motionless in a bed with coverlets up to my chin, waiting for death to claim me. Wynne's talent became apparent early on, particularly her skill at healing magic. She was well liked by all her mentors and was recognized as an exceptionally gifted student. Even the Templars who watched her could not deny she represented the best the Circle had to offer. She was an intelligent young woman who possessed a quiet competence and maturity beyond her years. She spent many years mentoring apprentices within the Circle, and her peers thought so highly of her that she was asked to be First Enchanter Irving's successor. But she refused, saying that she had no desire to work in the upper echelons. When word reached the tower of King Kaelin's call to arms, Wynne volunteered to go to Ostagar. Nice.
Go with our blessing, for you shall not be forgotten.
Oh.
My friends.
Fade.
Let us bow our heads and remember those who have fallen and those who have yet to fall.
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help.
Sure. What's the problem?
This is a Mabari, smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first.
And why do you think I can muzzle him?
You're a Grey Warden, or soon will be. All wardens are immune to the darkspawn taint. The most you have to worry about is some tooth marks.
How smart is this dog?
Centuries ago, a mage bred them to be smart and understand what they're told. They can remember and carry out complex orders. Most valuable dogs in the world. Trouble is, they generally imprint to one master. Re-imprinting them is very difficult. Without the medicine, re-imprinting won't be an issue. Will you help?
Yes.
Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
Hi, Pupper. The dog looks up at you respectfully, backing down from his aggressive stance. You can see intelligence in his eyes, as well as a great deal of pain. This animal is very ill. Put the muzzle on the dog. The Mabari growls weakly, but does not challenge you. After you are done, he whimpers something.
Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella.
Poor
Come
doggy.
to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon? There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white with a blood-red center.
Where in the wild would I find this flower?
It usually grows in dead wood that collects at the edge of ground pools. Should be plenty this time of year.
Okay.
Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
Thank you. That's gonna be my doggy. My baby doggy.
You there, elf. What's your name?
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Tern Logain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
See you later. Hello.
Maker's Breath, another elf. What do you want?
You have problem with those?
Not in particular, except for them being so thin-boned. You make good messengers sometimes.
That's rude.
Is there something you wanted? We have no time for idle chatter.
You don't look like the other soldiers in the army.
We aren't. We're Ash Warriors.
What's an Ash Warrior?
Our training has been passed down since Lathias the Dwarfson first harnessed the battle rage of the dwarves. It is an old tale.
What does an Ash Warrior do?
We harness the rage inside us, nurture it, and draw it out so we cannot fall in battle until our last foe is slain. It is a dwarven discipline, but we've adapted it to let us fight alongside our hounds. That is our way. I trust my hound with my life, as he trusts me with his.
Is it... why have you painted your
They
dogs?
use scent to distinguish us from our enemies, but the blood of battle can confuse them. So we paint ourselves with caddis, which overpowers the blood, and also paint our hounds so they know we are the same.
What is caddis? What if the enemy is painted in caddis?
Why? Would you steal our caddis and give it to the
No.
Darkspawn hordes? Good. I hear death is unpleasant. To scout the wilds and watch the progression of the Darkspawn horde. With luck, we'll find and slaughter many stragglers. The hunt will be good if my hound survives the blood of his prey. If he dies, I shall mourn tonight.
That's sad. Survives the blood.
Darkspawn blood is poisonous, but not always fatal. Those who survive grow immune to its effects. The wardens say that tainted blood drives even the survivors mad eventually. But not today. Today, we hunt and we kill. My thanks. There is hunting to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
He did not want to tell me about anything. Hello,
It's good to
mate.
have Grey Wardens amongst us. With their help, perhaps we can push these things back underground for good.
Perhaps.
He calls. The pain! The pain!
You may not want to remain here long, Warden. Most of these men have been tainted by the Darkspawn blood.
You need to convince them. We've got to run. The Darkspawn are coming.
Why do you say that?
I saw them. We're gonna die.
I apologize, Warden. He's been like this ever since they found him in the wilds.
Is it possible he has important information?
The commander who brought him here didn't seem to think so.
You can feel
Who
it,
was
can't
the
you?
commander?
They taint the land, turn it black and sick. Oh, you can feel it inside. They'll come out of that forest and spread. Like caterpillars covering a tree. They'll swallow us whole.
That's quite enough out of you. You need to calm yourself, my good man.
They were everywhere. I saw them.
He just looked at me.
In the name of Andraste, I bless you today. May you find favor in the Maker's eyes. So let it be.
Quest. Can't open that. Soldier. Amabari. You.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me.
No. You haven't been sentenced?
No. They put someone like me in a cage until someone important has time to decide what to do with me. I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you. All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving.
Why haven't they fed you?
I expect nobody thought of it with all the battles and such.
Tell me why you're in there.
I'm a deserter. Or so they think. I bet there's no arguing them out of it, though. Armies are funny that way.
Did you desert?
I wasn't deserting. But when you catch someone sneaking around camp in the middle of the night, what else are you gonna think? Does it matter? All I want is a bit of food and water.
I'll get it for you. What? Why were you sneaking around the
I
camp?
would have deserted eventually. Just not then. I was stealing, not sneaking out of the camp.
Oh, that's
I got
all.
one of those wizards drunk and took his key. It belongs to a chest they got here, full of magical treasures. In fact, I still have it. I can't use it from here, but I'd trade you for some food and water.
Deal. I'll see what I can do.
Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
Hello.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example.
Jeez. Who is he?
They say he was recruited before the war up in Dinnerham. Probably figured he'd never have to fight if he served the king, right?
I just talked to him, actually.
Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation.
He's hungry. He asked for some food and water.
Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine.
Give him yours. So you miss one meal.
All right, all right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care.
Because I'm
I had
nice.
nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm going to say it was you. Just so you know.
Whatever. Here you go. Here's your food.
So? Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away.
I will give you food. Here's some food.
Much obliged. May Andraste
Why would I
herself rain
kill
blessings
him?
upon you. And, as I mentioned, here's the key. Use it in good health, huh?
Key. Key to Mage's chest. An ornate key in questionable condition. Oddly enough, it's warm. This one? No. Hello, Jory.
Greetings. You must be the third recruit we've heard about.
Yes, I am.
Sir Jory is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Alienage. I wasn't aware elves could join the Grey Wardens. Those camped in the valley are all human.
Maybe they need to start letting fewer humans in. Do you have a problem?
No, clearly the Grey Wardens pick their recruits on their merits.
Mm-hmm.
I hope we're both lucky enough to eventually join the Wardens. Is it not thrilling to be given that chance?
Are you nervous about fighting
I'd be lying
Darkspawn?
if I said I wasn't. As a boy, my mother told us Darkspawn hunted down all children who misbehaved.
Jeez.
It is a foolish superstition, I know, but I still shiver when I think of fighting them. Tell me, has anyone told you what this joining ritual entails?
Nope. It's a big
I
secret.
never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
Okay, bye.
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
What did you think I'd be? Oh.
Not an elf, yet here you are. The name's Daveth. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
What do you know about the ritual?
I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
The wilds?
We're right on the northern edge of the Kakari wilds here, miles and miles of savage country. My home village isn't far, and I grew up on tales about the wilds. Even been in there a few times. Scary place.
Why are the wilds so frightening?
Cannibals, beasts, witches, and now Darkspawn. What isn't to be scared of? It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
They're forcing you to be here?
I've got nowhere else to go after what Duncan saved me from. Anyway,
What'd you do?
I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
I feel like you did something bad. Master?
You there, elf. Where's my armor? Why are you dressed so
Excuse
preposterously?
me? Because I'm here to become a Grey Warden?
Oh, yes, of course.
Rude.
Please, forgive my rudeness.
Mm.
There are so many elves running about, and I've been waiting for... It's simply been so hectic. I never thought... But please, pardon my terrible manners. I'm just the quartermaster, a simple man. No one special.
No, no one special. Perhaps you should treat your servants more kindly.
Yes, of course, you're very right. Did you come for some supplies, perhaps?
What kind of supplies do you have?
Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide.
What are your
Strictly
goods
off the
on the
record, of course, to
side?
keep morale up, you understand.
And what are your other goods?
So long as you keep it quiet.
Okay, what is it? What is your secret? What's secret? Firebomb, sleeping gas, glamour charm. Captures the viewer's attention, distracts. Okay. Thank you.
Welcome, young woman.
Who are you?
I am one of the Tranquil, my friend. I am of the Circle of Magi. But instead of casting spells and reading tomes, I spend my time enchanting. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the Circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity.
What is enchantment?
It is the practice of folding magical lyrium into items first practiced by the dwarves. The Tranquil have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow lights, as well as the magic staff, or the flaming blade. The irony, perhaps, is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with lyrium so. A true mage could not.
What sort of enchantments are there?
Runes exist that hold the power of the elements that increase strength or swiftness. Almost any spell can be given permanency, given enough skill and lyrium. Naturally, the greater the power required, the more expensive the rune will become to create. True power comes with a price, as we know only too well.
Okay, Spider-Man.
Goodbye.
Didn't give me a codex about the Tranquil. I'm surprised. Okay. We've had a wardrobe change. It is a new day, and let's get into it. I am ready to go meet everyone's favorite boy for the first time in this playthrough. Yeah, let's just get into it.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
How dare you?
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
I love Alistair. You're a very strange human.
You're not the first to tell me that. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
No. You must be Alistair.
And that makes you Duncan's new recruit, I suppose. Glad to meet you. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Joining. My name is Rowan.
Right, that was the name.
Right.
You know, it just occurred to me that there have never been many women in the Grey Wardens. I wonder why that is.
Probably because we are too smart for you.
True, but if you're here, what does that make you?
Incredibly unlucky.
Ouch. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
What was your argument about?
With the mage. The Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
Awkward. You were a mage hunter?
Not that that's all Templars do, but yes, the Chantry raised me until Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
I can just say I look forward to traveling with you.
You do? Huh. That's a switch. If
But
you
we
have any
can
questions,
pick
let me
on
know.
each other.
Otherwise, lead on.
Lead on. They're cute together. Anyways. Okay, I have to wait till nighttime, I think. The chest will be likely only... Wait. The chest will very likely only be reachable when the Tranquil are not present. And they're gone for the evening, yeah. So I need to wait till nighttime for that chest. Okay, we need to go into the wild. Little sticky.
Maker above, hear the prayers of your sons and daughters.
Hold on. They're both just gonna tell me that I can't go in there. Same with probably the rest of you.
This wretched thing is a darkspawn. They're strong and cunning and smart, but don't listen to those old wives' tales. They can be killed. Stick them with your sword enough, and they go down. Their blood is black as sin and poisonous. Don't even touch it. You get tainted with that blood, and you may as well slit your throat. We've lost many dogs already. Had to muzzle them to keep them from biting. It's a long and painful way to die.
That's why we're gonna save Bark Spawn.
Soldiers of Ferelden.
Let's talk to this knight and see if he has anything else to say now that Alistair's here.
It's good to have Grey Wardens amongst us. With their help, perhaps we can push these things back underground for good.
Guess not. Okay, Duncan.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair.
Assy.
We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
You're right, Duncan. I apologize.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Korcari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
I think that Duncan probably sees a lot of his younger self and Alistair. And that's why their, like, bond is so special. Okay. What do we need the Darkspawn blood for?
For the joining itself. I'll explain more once you've returned.
What's the second task?
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
What kind of scrolls are they?
Old treaties, if you're curious. Promises of support made to the Grey Wardens long ago. They were once considered only formalities. With so many having forgotten their commitments to us, I suspect it may be a good idea to have something to remind them with.
What if they're not there anymore?
It's possible the scrolls may have been destroyed or even stolen, though the seal's magic should have protected them. Only a Grey Warden can break such a seal.
I don't understand. Why leave such things in a ruin if they're so valuable?
It was assumed that we would someday return. A great many things were assumed that have not held true.
Okay, find the archives and 3 vials of blood. Understood.
Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Okay, we need to find the cachet and get the tainted blood, the flower, and when we come back we'll do the key. There we go. Okay. Into the wild we go.
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there.
Thank you so
Even
much.
a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Oh, how do you know that? So weird. Oh, I forget how red the wilds are. Look at her hair. Oh.
What's this?
Oh. She is much better with dual weapons. Very slow movement. I need to fix that for sure. Oh, everyone died.
Over here. Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he
Cuties.
looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
Let's bandage him up. At least we can take you back. We can take you back.
If you just bandage me up, I can get back myself.
Okay.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. We take care of our friends.
Thank you.
Oh.
I've got to get out of here.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the 4 of us slay? A dozen? 100?
A
There's
million.
An entire army in these forests.
There are darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
We don't go back. Oh, look how pretty she is. Overcoming these dangers is part of our test. We'll fight our way out of trouble.
I still do not relish the thought of encountering an army.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
Alright. Oh, this poor cow. Jogby. Letter. Letter to Jogby. Codex. Quest related. Letter to Jogby. My dearest son, it pleases me that you wish to follow my footsteps and bring the Maker's word to the unenlightened. I wish you had chosen a less dangerous place to do so. Apologies for leaving early for the wilds. I wanted to set up camp and get things started. The chase and respect one with survival skills in the wild, so I hope to get a grip on that before you arrived. And maybe establish an agreement with the local tribe so that we had friends when you came. When you reach the wilds, you'll find it difficult to navigate. I've listed certain landmarks below. If you follow them, they will lead you to a location. I've scouted out where I've left you some supplies. If you're lost, try to get back to the spot and I'll find you. The landmarks are as follows, beginning at the entrance to the wilds from Ostagar. Look for a tree leaning on a ruined building. Pass under a fallen tree bridge. Pass a submerged tower on the right. Look between a high ruined arch and a mossy standing stone. Walk along a path of roots and stones. Look for 2 large statues with a chest between them. There you'll find our meeting point. I love you. I hope to see you soon. Your father, Rigby. Eleanor Rigby. Can't be the only one. It's the flower. We have the flower for bark spawn, which is good. We should just take care of these. Okay, y'all gonna help me or nah? Slow. Why are y'all so slow? Shield cover, shield bash, shield. You only can use your shield right now, Alistair. Poison making, stealth, dirty fighting. Whatever that means. Moving, pummel strike, mighty blow, indomitable. Character remains in control on the battlefield, gaining a slight increase to attack damage. Interesting. Ooh. Nice. Oh, where's my cursor? It took 3 of you to take down 1? Okay. Let's actually turn this down a little bit for you. The fighting can get kind of loud. Vial of darkspawn blood. Ooh. Get these down here too.
Of course.
Acid flask. Can I throw that?
As you desire.
Let's just take all of it. Self poultice. And a garnet. Gem of... Ew. Okay. So sad.
Well, all right.
Excuse me. Let's go explore over here. I was taking a shortcut. Oh, that's where we just were. A little confusing. Little squirrel, little squirrel. Oh, I always get stuck.
I'm sensing more darkspawn.
Can I get down this way? Or they're just gonna fight me up here. Aye! Aye!
Oh, I
Try your prayers.
Now this should be
Push them back! Grab some glory!
Y'all can go.
And so I shall.
I'm a little busy. Just a little busy collecting. Large flawed lightning crystal. Interesting. Oh my god. Come on. You missed. Serpentined.
Lovely.
Say your prayers. Nicely done.
Well, all right.
Well, all right.
We still need to find those documents.
hush.
As you desire.
Rigby's Field Journal. Mud Idol. Long Grey Sword.
Been here.
We found a corpse near the entrance to the Kakari Wilds. A letter on the corpse detailed a path through the wild that should lead to the place where the deceased is meant to meet his father. Consult the note, a letter to Jogby for more information. Ooh. What's up, baddies? Oh, can't go around that. Not allowed. Oh. Nice. Oh, I thought you all got him already. Money. Money and lyrium. Money. Money and a health poultice. Very nice. Floating squirrel.
Of course.
Tree leaning against a building. Is it that one over there? Oh my god, where are you? I hear you. Where are you? I like to poke out of nowhere.
I'm sensing more
Knew it. Ooh, very nice. Miriam. Money, nothing. Oh, I have a level up. I'll level up. Okay, dexterity, I think you gotta get a bump for sure. And we should do dual striking. Let's see what happens. Go back this way. In here? No. Very sad, very sad. Is it at the beginning? Where the heck am I? I have to go this way. Can I go in here? Nope. Not allowed.
Look there. Poor slobs. That just seems so excessive.
Why do you call them slobs? Not very nice of you. Need to get down. Go around. Let's go, little whoopies. Oh. You are all much better fighters than I am. Okay. My dear son, I fear this is the last letter I will write you. I have had difficulty finding the chastened to bring them the Maker's word. I have, however, seen evidence of their passing. They appear to have left this area in great haste, possibly fleeing the so-called Darkspawn that are rumored to be gathering in the wilds in ever greater numbers. I have left you a weapon and everything else I can spare. I will try to find you once I have found a safe place. I only hope that you will be safe. With luck, we will meet again. If you see her, tell your mother that I love her, and take care of our family. Your loving father, Eleanor Rigby. Sad. I was wondering when you were gonna show up. Hello. Oh, she's better with the sword. much better with this sword. Okay. I've never played a dual weapon character before. Get him, moves. Ooh.
Dead yet?
Well, if I must, of course.
Say your prayers.
How in the world was he shooting me? And... oh, those are on? Those stay on?
Well, all right.
Interesting.
Lovely.
Lovely.
And so I shall.
Oops. Yes. Eleanor Rigby. Rigby's last will and testament. You found the last will and testament of someone named Rigby on a body in the Kakari Wild. Find the cache mentioned in the will and take it to Jeddah in Redcliffe. To whoever finds this note, this is the last will and testament of Rigby the missionary, proud speaker of the Maker's word. I have come to the wilds to speak the chant, but I fear I will die here at the hands of the Darkspawn. I leave all that I came with to my wife Jeddah. Should the reader of this note feel charitable, I have buried a sealed lockbox in our camp, nestled in a Tevinter ruin in the western reaches of the wilds. It is my will that this lockbox finds my wife in Redcliffe, and that it is still sealed shut when it reaches her. To my wife and my son, I apologize that my work has taken me from you, but I know that I die in service to the Maker. Rigby. Sad. Eleanor Rigby. Do-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Oh. Can anyone unlock this stupid... No. He sucks. Who's this? Is that his son? No, his son never made it because I have all this stuff. I'm working. I know that's one of them. No fruit. Probably something that no one can open. No, shocker. Other boots. 5 coins. What did you think you were gonna put in there, by the way? By the way. Let's go back and get that lockbox, and then we can continue. This is very much going to try to be a completionist save. You rummage around in the rubble and find Rigby's secret cache. Inside is an iron lockbox sealed with wax. Take the lockbox to bring to Jeddah. You stow the lockbox in your pack. Okay. Yield box. Alright, let's fight, friends. Ooh, he got me. I'm gonna go after this one. Ooh. I am on fire. Great. Get your butt over here. Oh! I fell into a trap. Hold on, hold please. Okay. Music is so excessive. Is it your blood? Dead soldier, pouches of ashes, excerpts from local myths and legends. Torn from a book on local myths and legends. The Kakari Wilds are rife with legends and myths that have amazed and confounded scholars since the fall of Ostagar in ancient times. One such mystery lies behind the tale of Astia and Nebenar, two young lovers who lived in Ostagar. The legend says that Astia grew up in the company of Gazarath, a spirit of the earth bound to an overhang on the bank of a lake in the Kakari Wilds. Gazarath began to fancy her, and they spent much of their days together, talking and laughing. Over the years, however, Astia became a woman and began to seek the company of men. Oh my goodness. When Astia met Nebenar, the two fell in love, and Astia hoped to bring her lover to see her spirit friend. But the spirit, angered and jealous, bade her be gone. Gazarath told her that she would never see it again until she brought her lover's ashes and sprinkled them over their spot. Astia was horrified and she fled from the enraged spirit, but she began to miss Gazarath, and on the day Nebenar asked her to marry him, she cut her beloved's throat, burned him, and brought his ashes to Gazarath, knowing that their marriage would forever sever her ties to her dear spirit friend. The heck? There are legends among the Chastened that Gazarath still haunts that lake, and those who sprinkle the ashes of the deceased over the right spot can summon the spirit. In memory of the contract with its beloved Astia. Was I saying her name wrong? Whatever. Gazarath will grant a single wish and then vanish, never to be heard from again. A note is scribbled in the margin beneath the page. Marcus, I think this is real. If you take the ashes I gave you and scatter them over a pile of rocks on an overhang overlooking the half-sunken Tevinter Dome, maybe Gazarath will appear and give you a wish. If the battle takes you there, I think it's worth a try. Why would he want to do that? And whose ashes are these? Who are we sprinkling? That's what I would love to know. Oh, Darkspawn staff. Nice. Alright, Gazarath. You see a pile of stones covered in a fine layer of dust and ash. Sprinkle more ash on the pile of stones. Uh-oh. What's up, Gazarath? It's nice to see you today. See ya. Potent Lyrium Potion Chainmail Armor. Nice. I love rags. Enchanter's footing. Nice. I need to move this here and also this because those are not actually things I can use currently. Well, like they're not attacking items necessarily. Nothing over there. Oh, what's over here? It's just, oh, Death Root. There's Death Root. What's that for? Nothing up here. Okay. There she is, the lady of the hour.
What have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you, Scavenger or intruder?
I'm neither. The Grey Wardens once owned this tower.
'Tis a tower no longer. The wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Because the Codex told me to.
Others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wilds, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there. Women do not frighten like little boys. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine.
Hi, Rowan, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Now that is a proper civil greeting, even here in the wilds. You may call me Morrigan. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer. You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
Who removed them?
Was my mother, in fact.
Was my mother. Can you take us to her?
There is a sensible request. I like you.
We're besties, that's why.
Be careful. First it's, I like you, but then zap. Frog time.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
Maybe you. I still don't know what you did.
It'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you.
We love Morrigan.
Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide.
Flemeth.
One's a fool. She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Davith. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Does your elven mind give you a different viewpoint? What do you believe?
Think with your elven, or see with your elven eyes. I'm no fool if that's what you're asking.
If you must protest so quickly, perhaps I need not ask.
Dang.
So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded witch of the wilds.
Alistair.
Witch of the wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them.
Thank you.
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize.
What do you mean the threat is greater?
Either the threat is more, or they realize less. Or perhaps the threat is nothing. Or perhaps they realize nothing. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
Morgan.